So you guys might have noticed we're being a little bit less formal in how we film. We don't have our semi-professional camera guy available. We've got a constrained space, that kind of thing. And quite frankly, people like Kat and they enjoy seeing her personality on camera. Today is going to be slightly more formal because I want to talk to you about cutting mechanics. I keep seeing versions of how do I do this without hurting my wrist? Well, it's a serious topic and I don't want anybody hurting their wrist. So I'm going to grab a stool here real quick. If I am like this, and I try to do this, I am going to run out of joint with which to make the action. When I cut 3, if I don't move my torso, something has to give. Now, I have flexible shoulders because I've done lots of practice cuts. I can make this cut work with no discomfort for a whole 2.5 hours. And then afterwards, my nice loose shoulder back here says, hey bud, you know you were abusing me, right? And I go, yes, shoulder, I won't do that again. You have 2 bones here in your forearm. You can twist them. But if you just twist your forearm to throw cut 3, you're doing a flappy motion. And flappy motion strains everything through here. So when you throw cut 3, oh, the shoulder turned. Oh, the shoulder turned. Oh, the waist turned, because that's where the power is coming from. Watch my back heel. If I can do this without hitting the wall. That heel is in the floor. My back leg is fairly straight. Trust and believe if I'm like this and I try throwing this cut, it doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel remotely as good. My extensors aren't doing their job. One of the things that will make you better at cutting 3, and there are people out there who may be seeing this who can vouch, because I've given this correction to people live before. If you simply imagine pressing into the ground from that back heel, you will begin firing off extensor muscles in your lower back and hips, which will help you get the angle you need to make this nice and tight and casual. The skeletal mechanics for why that works are complicated. I'm not about to explain that on camera right now. That would be 20 minutes in which 9,000% of the viewers watched the first 8 seconds and then tuned right out. But trust and believe, if you just imagine pressing that back foot into the ground, a certain number of you who have trouble with cut 3 will immediately see improvement. Because we tend to not use our extensor muscles very well. We tend to be over-flexed in our daily life. And that inhibits the extensors from working. So, TLDR, I didn't actually listen to this. Step 1, it doesn't just come from the wrist. I can't just keep my body still and do this. You're gonna hurt yourself. Step 2, the shoulders have to turn. Step 3, if you're soggy in the knees and you're trying to do this, a certain number of you are not going to get good extension, and when you try to go for that extension, you're going to find yourself hurting here in the shoulder or here through the wrist. So pay attention to those. I can't know what your personal situation is without actually seeing you move, but this may keep some of you from the kind of strain and tendonitis that drives Kat nuts, and we want to avoid that. All right, so have fun, go do the thing safely. We've got more videos and content coming, so if you liked what you saw and it was useful for you, please stab the like button, /subscribe, and punch the little bell icon so that you're notified immediately when new content comes available. Thanks, and go do the thing.